All right, last video. This is 9-3, and it's rotations. So a turn around a fixed point called the center of rotation. The figure rotates at a specific angle and direction. Okay, let's change those so you guys can read them nicer. A little smaller. Okay, so far we've got turn, angle, direction. So if you're looking over here, right, you're seeing that you're turning around this point and you're taking your pre-image. So this right here is your pre-image, and it's rotating to your image. Okay, so your pre-image, this is your pre-image, to your, wow, I did not like that word. To your image. Okay, and all by doing this, you're rotating around this point. Okay, so when you're looking at this right here, you're rotating your pre-image to your image 90 degrees. This is where the patty paper, so you guys can use patty paper or tracing paper, is going to come in handy. And here is your actual formula. Now, this right here is key. Rules for rotating counterclockwise. How? Where? Around the origin, unless it tells you otherwise. So, start with the point, and if you're rotating 90 degrees, you guys know me, I'm a little precise, it's going to end up being this. So if you think about it, if we're looking here, okay, so let's say the x, this a value is, well, I don't know, 4,5. 4,5. This point is now over here. So if this was 4,5, over here it's going to be negative 5,4. Okay, so if we're looking at 180, so we start with our x comma y, and that's going to be mapped to negative x comma negative y. Look what happens. You're rotating your pre-image all the way around to here. All the way around. And actually, it would look better if I did that. Okay. Now for 270, again, you start with your point. Okay, so you're starting here, and again, counterclockwise, so you're starting here and you're rotating it all the way around to there. Wow, that was a really good circle. And so if you're doing that, your x from here to there, does it stay the same? Interesting. Does the y stay the same? Well, it's going to end up so remember, when you're rotating this all the way around, it's now going to flip the x and the y. So if this was 4, 5, it's now going to become 5, 4, which that's going to be a negative. All right, so let's do a problem down here. I'm going to, okay, so I want you guys to do is I want you to, changed my mind. I want you to graph that triangle. Okay, so plot vertices A, B, C right now. Okay, so hopefully you have plotted your triangle this way, okay? And we're going to rotate this triangle, okay? We're going to rotate this 90 degrees. So by doing that, what I have done is I've got this. Hopefully it'll match up a little. Hopefully, there we go. Okay, so I've laid the the duplicate one on, oops, sorry, laid the duplicate that I made on there we go. So if I rotate counterclockwise, I have my new picture that goes right there. So if we use the trick where it is our x comma y goes to negative y comma x, where a is 2 comma 7, does it go to negative 7 comma 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's negative 7 up 2. It does work. So negative 7 comma 2. What about b? Is it negative 5 comma 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I go up too high? Looks like it went up too high. Maybe I went up too high here. Nope. So rotating it the way I did, sometimes this unfortunately didn't rotate 100%. That's a bummer. Not sure why that wouldn't have 100% work. Let's see. Should be down here. That doesn't make sense. Ah, because I went 7. That's why. I went over to the 7. So this right here, this B, I graphed it wrong in the beginning. So let's correct this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this needs to go there. And that needs to go there. There we go. Group. And we'll undo this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Down to there. And that goes there. Okay. Minor setback. And then for C, I think I did that one right. -1, 4. Yep. Okay, so graphing the square over here. Why don't you graph the square? And so do number 2 and number 3. Graph the pre-image and then turn the video back on. So pause the video, graph the pre-image for 2 and 3. Okay, so for problem number 2, hopefully your square looks like this. All right. And if we go back up to 180, here it is right here, both the x and the y are negative, which means that the figure will end up somewhere in this quadrant. Okay, so that's where this figure will end up. So all we have to do is do the negative of this. So P is going to be -2, -6, Q, -6, -5. Remember, look at the formula up here. Okay, so this one, -5, -1, and this one, -1, -2. So let's plot these. So -2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where P prime is. -6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down to -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see, this was P prime. This was Q prime. R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to -1. That's R prime. And then -1, -2. And that's S prime. Connect dots. And there you go. Ta-da! Okay, looking at 270, sorry. Okay, the y is positive, but the x is -x. So where is this going to land? It's going to land over here. Oops, let's try that again. It's going to land over here. Okay, it's going to land over there. So it's going to end up, let's write the formula down so it's easier. y comma negative x. So if we're looking at this one, it's going to be 4 comma negative 3, this one, 4 comma negative 6, this one, 1 comma negative 8, and that one, 1 comma negative 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, down 3, 1, 2, 3. That's j prime. This one, 4, since this was negative 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be k prime. L, 1 and then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's L prime. And then M is 1, negative 1. And connect. Make it a little bit thicker so you guys. Okay, there you go. Okay. Hopefully not too bad. Let's go to the next page and see what's going on. So same thing. Same thing. Now, so let's look at let's see. Let's look at 8. Okay, let's look at number 8. So what I want you to do is I want you to pause the video and plot the triangle. Go. Okay, so I hope you were able to do this with your triangle. Now it wants to rotate 270 counterclockwise. So which way is that going to go? Counterclockwise, not clockwise, that's clockwise. Counterclockwise is that way. So 270 is 3 quadrants. So what's going to end up happening is you are going to go from here all the way to there. So if we go back, 270 is this formula right there. So we're still doing x comma y. And then what? Y comma negative x. Okay, so I want you to pause the video and I want you to fill in this part. Okay, go. So when I was doing this, it just didn't sit well that I was using the formula here and it wasn't coming out right. And if you notice, I changed this to a negative and it wasn't falling out to be correct. So I did the tracing of the box again. And it ends up working right. So there's negative 2, 0, negative 6, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, so if that's 6, 7, 8, and then down 3, 1, 2, 3. So I feel better knowing that I was right, and I caught my mistake right here. And said, when I had the triangle fall in here, I said, that doesn't look right. Checked my work, found the mistake, and said, nope, it needs to fall over here. So this arrow right here actually needs to come all the way into there. So don't just think that it's going to go from here to there to there. It's actually got to go to 270, which falls into there. So don't use that misconception about it. Okay? So that's rotation. That's all it is. All right, everybody, you've got all 3 videos. Hopefully on when you guys get into your period, either Thursday or Friday, you guys will be ready for your flip books. All right. Bye.